The following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network. Welcome everybody to Youthtown in Clinton, Pennsylvania, and it's another presentation of the OLSH Sports Network of Charger Baseball. The Chargers hosting the Southside Rams in a huge section matchup here this evening. Good evening everybody, I'm OLSH. I will be bringing you the game solo tonight as the Chargers and the Rams getting ready to do battle. The Rams took care of the Chargers last night in a 14-4 affair. Chargers looking to return the favor this evening as they will send Isaiah Schultz to the mound against the Rams. And the Chargers come in today with a record of 6-6. They are 5-2 in section. They sit in third place. The Rams come in with an unblemished record. They are 9-0, 7-0 in section, in first place in the section. To run down the standings in Section 2 of 2A, it's Southside, Seton LaSalle with a 6-1 record, Our Lady of the Sacred Heart with a 5-2 record, New Brighton 4-3, and then the bottom half is Laurel, Northgate, Freedom, and Aliquippa in that order. So Chargers didn't have a good evening yesterday. Look to turn that around here tonight. Beautiful afternoon and evening. Blue skies, not a cloud in the sky. Temperatures in the mid-60s. And couldn't be a more perfect day for baseball here in southwestern Pennsylvania. Talked to the coaches and some of the players from the Chargers, and they're excited to get on the field today. They had their pictures. Today was picture day, so they had their pictures taken today, and they're all pumped up to get into this one and see what unfolds. Future games for the Chargers coming up. They'll have there was a game scheduled for Friday. Not sure if there is one now. They had a game scheduled with the Swickley Academy. That one's been canceled. Not sure if there's been another one scheduled to take its place, but then on the 24th they will be at Aliquippa, and then the 25th Aliquippa will come here. So that is what's going on next week, and our scheduled broadcasts coming up are after tonight. Friday we're going to be across the way, the girls in action in softball. They will be playing Bentworth in senior night. Then on Tuesday the 25th, baseball back in action right here are your Chargers against Aliquippa. And then following next Friday, it'll be softball back in action at home against Fort Cherry. And that's the quick upcoming schedule. Quickly, we will get into the batting order and defensive positionings for these two teams. First, the batting order for Southside. They will send Alex Arago, the right fielder, will lead off, followed by the center fielder, Andrew Corfield. The first baseman, Carter Wilson, bats third. Batting fourth is the pitcher, Luke McCoy. In the 5-hole is Josh Lytle. He plays at second base. The left fielder, Christian Mizek, will bat sixth. Batting seventh and playing at shortstop is Tristan Schumann. Batting in the 8-hole is R.J. Fisher, the third baseman. And the designated hitter is DJ Basso. He will bat number 9. He bats for the catcher, David Corfield. Again, for the Eric Statler managed Southside Rams, it's Arago Corfield, that's Andrew Corfield, Wilson, McCoy, Lytle, Mizek, Schumann, Fisher, Basso. The fielding defensive alignment for the Chargers. Can't get to come up here. Here we go. Chargers will send left field to right, Quinn Santilli, Austin Hansen, and Garrett Zug from left to right. Third baseman is Brazel. First baseman is Schmidt. That's Brady Brazel at third, Nate Schmidt at first. Up the middle, it's Gino Williams at short, James Safner at second. Behind the dish is Brandon Brazel, and on the hill is Isaiah Schultz. Again, for the defensive alignment for Southside, has Mizek in left, Corfield in center field, and Arago in right. Fisher's over at third, Schumann at short, Lytle at second, and Wilson at first. Behind the plate is David Corfield, and on the mound is Luke McCoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the WPIAL and PIAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Inappropriate actions directed at umpires, students, or team representatives are not in the best interests of interscholastic athletics and are grounds for removal from youth town without prior warning. Always remember the WPIAL motto, sportsmanship. The only missing piece is you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask...
Well, we're going to have the national anthem. We'll come back for national anthem, and we'll give you the Chargers hitting lineup.
National anthem.
All right, national anthem. Quickly, we will go over the Chargers starting lineup. Leading off, playing at second base, is James Safner. Batting second at third base is Brady Brazel. His brother, Brandon Brazel, bats in the third hole. He is behind the plate catching. In the cleanup spot is the center fielder, Austin Hansen. Batting fifth as the designated hitter, Mario Williams. He bats for the pitcher, Isaiah Schultz. Batting sixth, playing in right field, is Garrett Zug. Nate Schmidt takes care of first base. He bats in the seventh spot. Batting eighth is the shortstop, Gino Williams. And batting ninth and playing in left field is Quinn Santilli. Again, for the Chargers, it's Safner, Brady Brazel, Brandon Brazel, Hansen, Williams, Zug, Schmidt, Williams, and Santilli. Head coach is Phil McCarron. Assistant coach, coaching at first base, will be Sam Zyrol. We are about ready to rock and roll. As Isaiah Schultz takes the mound. He will face Eric Arago, Andrew Corfield, and Carter Wilson scheduled up for the Rams. As I said, the Rams took care of the Chargers last night, 14-4. This is a very good Southside team. So the Chargers have actually lost 3 in a row coming into this one. It started back when they lost the heartbreaker 2-1 affair to Laurel. Then a non-section game at PNC Park against Sarah Catholic, 9-1. It went down, and then Southside last night, 14-4, to complete the 3-game losing streak here for the Chargers. Chargers trying to get out of that funk. Schultz, the Charger lefty. He's coming in. He's pitched in 6 games. He's pitched 21 2/3 innings so far. He has an ERA of 1.94, so pretty good ERA, very good ERA, and it'll be tested here against this very good hitting Rams team. Alex Arago steps into the left-handed batter's box. We are ready to roll. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Beautiful day here at Youthtown. Not much of a breeze. One and one now. Here's the pitch. Big breaking pitch. Popped up on the infield. Nate Schmidt's calling for it. Up in the sun, he'll make the catch. 1 away. Batting second will be Andrew Corfield, the center fielder. He takes strike 1 from Isaiah, the breaking pitch. Quickly 0-1. Strike 2 on the corner. Isaiah comes with a little heat. Quickly, Corfield in the hole, 0-2. There's a pop foul back up over my head. Count holds at 2 strikes. Hope you're enjoying your week. This is a rare Wednesday game. Most of the games are on Tuesdays and Fridays for the boys. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Strike 3 called.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 4, Carter Wilson.
Carter Wilson steps into the batter's box, the first baseman, with 2 outs, nobody on. That one's upstairs, ball. That one misses. 2-0. Two outs, nobody on here, just underway, top of the first. Ball 3, not missing by much. That one was up in the zone. There's a strike. 3-1 now to the first baseman, Carter Wilson. Ball 4. First runner reaches by way of a walk. Luke McCoy, the pitcher, bats in the 4-hole. He comes up with 2 outs and a runner at first here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. Way out in front of that breaking pitch. I can't express enough how beautiful and nice it is here at Youthtown today. It's gorgeous. Schultz looks over first. Big breaking pitch. Breaks out around the plate, and it counts even at 1 now. Nice lead over there by Wilson. Schultz looks over. Check swing, held up. 2-1 now. 2 outs, runner at first. Fouled back to the screen, counts even at 2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the first, 1 runner at first base is Carter Wilson for the Rams. Schultz trying to end this inning right here. There goes the runner, swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Schultz. That will end the inning at the end of a half. It is. Rams nothing, Chargers coming to the plate. Hey, OLSH's annual auction is going to be held on Saturday, April 29th at the Doubletree Pittsburgh Airport Hotel in Moon Township. For more information, visit olsh.org/auction. Come out and join us as we continue to celebrate 90 years of OLSH. There's no better way to see yourself as an OLSH student than to become an OLSH Charger for a day. All 8th grade students and transfer students for grades 10 and 11 are invited to join us as a shadow for the day and experience firsthand what it's like to be a student. Students will be assigned a Charger ally, which is their host for the day, and will attend classes and meet teachers and students, eat lunch on us. To pre-register for your experience, go to www.olsh.org/visit. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the top of the order against the big righty Luke McCoy. Luke McCoy is senior hurler for the Rams. Will face James Safner, Brady Brazell, and Brandon Brazell due up for the Chargers. As I said, coaching at third is Phil McCarron. Over at first is Sam Zyrel for the Chargers. Safner steps in. He's batting .282 for the season. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Luke McCoy delivers high and heavy, but it misses the zone. Ball 1-1 now to the leadoff hitter for the Chargers, James Safner. McCoy with the line. Bunt attempt, fouled it back, strike 2. Here's the pitch. Swing, fouled back. Count holds 1-2. Kind of confusing the Rams wearing their home uniforms here at Youthtown. So you got both the teams in their home whites. Just to be clear, the Chargers are the home team tonight. Here's the wind to pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That brings up Brady Brazell, the third baseman. One away here in the bottom of the first. He takes strike 1. Brady comes into the game batting 250. Ball misses. Brady watched that one go all the way into the catcher's mitt. Corfield. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. There's a fly ball to right field. Arago ranges over a couple steps and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Brandon Brazell, the catcher, gets a try. Brandon batting .393 coming into this game. Not only is Brandon batting .393, he's got an on-base plus slugging at 1176 right now. He's just getting it done. He takes ball. He's got a great eye. He's leading the teams in walks with 14. Two outs, bottom of the first. He shins one down the left field side, and it hooks foul. He got all of that one and just pulled it, just hooked it just enough to go foul down the left side. He'd still be running had it been fair. 1 ball, 1 strike, long strike for McCoy. Two outs, bottom of the first. Here's the 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. Playing him pretty straight away in the outfield. That one misses downstairs. 3-1. McCoy looks out to the scoreboard to see what the count was. And Brazell steps out. Pop foul, and that's going to be out of play down the right side. Count goes to 2-2, or 3-2 rather. Excuse me. Full count now to Brandon. As I said, he leads the team in walks with 14. Closest to him will be Garrett Zug with 10. With 2 outs, bottom of the first, nobody on. Here's the McCoy payoff. Upstairs, Brandon walks. And the Chargers, just as the Rams get their first base runner by way of a walk. And that brings up the cleanup hitter, the center fielder, Austin Hansen. Courtesy runner for the catcher is Braden Wetling out at first base. So Wetling running now with 2 outs, bottom of the first, and Hansen will step into the batter's box. Hansen batting .410 on the season. Could use a big hit here with Wetling's got some wheels out there at first base. He takes strike 1. Here's the McCoy, 1 strike pitch. There goes the runner. Pop foul down the right side. No balls, 2 strikes. Wetling will have to retreat. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Wetling, not a real big lead. McCoy keeps looking over at him. He'll stay this time, and the pitch is way outside, ball 1. Braden takes off again. A ground ball weakly toward third base. Backs up is Fisher across the diamond, and they will get him. Play goes 5-3, and that will end the inning. So at the end of 1, nothing's been decided.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's game is being broadcast live on the OLSH Sports Network.
We go to the top of the second. No score, no hits, no errors for either team. Zeros across the board.
Official home of Charger baseball all season long. The OLSH Sports Network.
Did you miss out on getting Taylor Swift tickets? Enter our spring raffle for your chance to win 4 tickets to the Eras Tour and car service for Saturday, June 17th. Now, these raffle tickets are $10 each. For more information and to purchase raffle tickets, contact Sarah Stuckeman at SSTUCKEMAN. That's S. Stuckeman at OLSH.org for your chance to win these hot tickets. Also, get your OLSH gear for the spring sports season at OLSHgear.com. Evenings get cold here at Youthtown sometimes, although it's beautiful today. So be prepared for chilly baseball and softball games. Watch track and field events in style and don your purple and gold in the AAC while you cheer on the boys volleyball team.
Leading off the inning for Southside, second baseman, number 18, Josh Lytle.
Josh Lytle will lead off for the Rams. It'll be 5-6-7 for the Rams. There's a fly ball to right field. 1 pitch. Zug says 1 out. Quickly 1 out. Kristen Mizik.
Number 6, Christian Mizik.
Mizik, not Mizik, Mizik. Is at the plate. He's the left fielder. He takes strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Just misses. Tried to hit that outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Mizik. Tristan Schumann, the shortstop, awaits on deck. There's one towards Safner at second. He'll gobble it up, throw it across to Schmidt, and there's quickly 2 away.
Shortstop, number 5, Tristan.
Play goes 4-3. Tristan Schumann now steps into the batter's box with 2 away. Ball 1 from Schultz. Breaking pitch misses outside. Top of the second, no score. 2 outs here. Swing and a miss by Schumann. We'll be covering the girls' senior recognition on Friday for softball here on the OLSH Sports Network. Be sure to tune in for that one. Another breaking pitch just misses. 2-1 now. Breaking pitch tried to come in the back door. Schultz falls behind, 3-1 to the shortstop, Schumann. With 2 outs, here's a 3-1 from Schultz. There's a fly ball down the right side. That's going to twist foul and out of play. Full count now. Here's the payoff with 2 outs. That's a base hit through the hole at short into left field.
Third baseman, number 10.
First hit of the game goes to Tristan Schumann of the Rams, and that brings up R.J. Fisher, the third baseman, comes up with 2 outs and a runner at first by way of Schumann. So just as in the first inning, Schultz gets 2 outs and then gets a runner on. Strike 1 called. Nice lead over there by Schumann. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Schumann looks over to first. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Third strikeout for Schultz. And that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score. Hey, students entering grades K through 12 are invited to explore a variety of summer camps at Our Lady of the Sacred Heart High School. Check out our offerings and view camp descriptions at www.olsh.org/apps/ Schultz/Pages/summer camp. So Schultz getting it done so far through 2 innings against the Rams, giving up a walk and a hit so far in 2 innings. Chargers come up here in the bottom of the second with the 5, 6, 7 hitters. That's Mario, Williams, Zug, and Schmidt.
Leading off hitter for the Chargers, designated hitter, number 21, Mario Williams.
Mario Williams steps into the batter's box. Mario batting .242 on the season from the left side. Faces the big senior hurler, Luke McCoy. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, ball 1. Couple lefties in a row here for the Chargers. Williams and Zug on deck. There's a fly into left field. Ranging over is Mizik. He will make the catch, and there is 1 out.
Right fielder, number 2,
Garrett Zug. Next up for the Chargers. Comes up with 1 out, nobody on here in the second. Zug batting .296. As I said, he's second in the team in walks. He has 10. He takes strike 1. On deck is Schmidt for the Chargers. Charger first baseman. Way outside. 1-1 now to Zug. There's a shot. It's a, what a play by the shortstop, Schumann. I had it pegged as a base hit, and Zug tips his hat at Schumann on a fantastic play to keep that one from hitting the outfield grass.
First baseman, number 8.
Wow. Circle that one in your scorebook, ladies and gentlemen. That one was a fantastic play by Tristan Schumann. Nate Schmidt comes up with 2 outs, nobody on here in the second for the Chargers. Takes upstairs and in, ball 1. Downstairs, ball 2. Foul tip, not held on to by Corfield. Strike 1. Goes back to the backstop. 2-1 now to Charger first baseman. Strike on the outside corner, and it counts even now at 2. I still can't get over the height that Schumann got on that leap. That was amazing. McCoy 2-2. Outside, count goes full. With 2 outs here in the second, here's the payoff. Up and in, Schmidt will take the walk. Second base runner for the Chargers, and it's another walk. And that brings up Gino Williams, the shortstop for the Chargers.
Shortstop, number 1, Gino Williams.
Schmidt at first base. There's a weak ground ball to second base, and it's through into right field. Chargers have 2 on and 2 out here in the second. That's a definite error on the second baseman.
Left fielder, number 13, Quinn Santelli.
Quinn Santelli, the left fielder, bats in the 9 hole. He'll come up here with 2 outs in the second, 2 on. Corfield goes out and talks to his pitcher, McCoy. A couple seniors have a word real quick, probably talk about the signs. Quinn comes up, he's batting .238, but he's really been hitting the ball better here these last couple games. Swing and a miss. Foul tip, strike 1. McCoy to the stretch. Not much movement out there by the infield with 2 outs. Strike 2 called. No balls, 2 strikes. McCoy quickly out in front of Quinn Santelli. Here's the 2-strike pitch from McCoy. Outside. Corfield tried to frame that, and umpire said nope, that was outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 with 2 outs, 2 on for the Chargers here in the second. Lots of deuces. Here's the pitch. Little pop on the infield. Wilson comes in. He'll make the catch right along the baseline. And that will end the inning. At the end of 2 complete, we are scoreless. Hey, do you want more information on OLSH Chargers? For rosters, stories, and much more, visit olshathletics.org. And we want to give special thanks to our website sponsor, Covenant Financial Advisors. Also, save the date for Mr. OLSH pageant on Friday, May 12th at 7 p.m. You'll see who will be crowned the new Mr. OLSH in a test of wits, talents, and fashion. We go to the top of the third. No score. It will be 9-1-2. The designated hitter, DJ Basso. Basso will lead it off here. One hit in the game, that goes to Southside. Chargers have had 3 on base. There's a pop on the infield. Schmidt's calling it in foul territory. He'll make the catch in foul territory. Another inning starts with 1 pitch and 1 out.
Number 26, Alex Arago.
Alex Arago, he popped up to Schmidt the first time. Oh for 1. Top of the order. Breaking pitch, ball 1. Top of the third, no score here against Southside. There's a strike on another breaking pitch. That one breaks in, 1-1 on Arago. He was the pitcher last night. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ducking out of the way of that one. That one was over the plate. That was just up. 2-2. Here in the top of the third, Schultz with a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Another strikeout. That is the 4th for Isaiah.
Number 2, Andrew Corfield.
Andrew Corfield struck out looking his first time. He takes strike 1. Schultz not wasting any time. Delivers that one low and in. Nice pitch though. Ball 1-1. That one misses. 2-1. Playing him pretty straight away in the outfield. There's one right back at Schultz, and he'll catch that liner. And 1, 2, 3. Go the Rams here in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Still no score. Hey, interested in supporting our OLSH Chargers? Visit olshathletics.org and check out the fundraiser section in the Fan Zone tab for the latest fundraising opportunities, including a golf outing benefiting boys basketball and a Pittsburgh Pirates ticket offer benefiting the boys baseball team. Make sure you check it out and support OLSH Athletics and the different teams. I know about the golf outing. It's on May 13th at Black Hawk. Contact information is out there. You can always contact Jamie Usual at jusual@gmail.com for more information on that. We go to the bottom of the third. There is no score, and the Chargers will come up with the top of the order. It'll be Safner and then the 2 Brazels, Brady and Brandon. James struck out his first time. McCoy going into his third inning. He's given up a couple walks and 1 error, base runner. And there's a fly ball to center field. Andrew Corfield makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Third baseman, Brady Brazell.
Brady Brazell steps into the batter's box. He flied out the right field his first time. 0 for 1. That one misses a low and away, ball 1. Wait. Second baseman Lytle way over in the hole. He hits one up the middle. It's a hit. There's a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. McCoy shakes off. Now he's ready to go. And now Brazell steps out of the batter's box. Brady Brazell. Talked to some of the Chargers about the prom that was this weekend. They had a blast. There's a shot. It's a base hit into left field. Brady Burzell laces one out there toward Mizik. And the first hit for the Chargers goes to Brady Burzell.
Catcher, Brandon Burzell.
Brandon Burzell comes up with one out and a runner at first. Brandon reached on a walk his first time. They throw over. Brady dives back. Didn't really need to, but baseball players love to get their uniforms dirty. There's a ball downstairs. One out, one on. Here in the third for the Chargers against the senior Luke McCoy. There's a strike. Brandon wanted to, couldn't pull the trigger on the outside corner. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from McCoy. Way outside. Corfield keeps that from going back to the backstop. 2-1 now. On deck, Austin Hansen for the Chargers here in the third. Outside, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Brazils aren't much base stealers. I anticipate Brady to be staying where he's at. He does. Swing and a miss, strike two. Count goes full. Do they take a chance here, getting the runner moving? We'll see. My coaching skills say no, keep him where he's at. With only one out. Here's the payoff with one out. He stays there. There's a pop high into left center field. Called off is Corfield. It's Andrew Corfield. He'll make the catch, and there's two away.
Center fielder, Austin Hansen.
Austin Hansen steps into the batter's box. He grounded out to the third baseman, Fisher, his first time. He comes up with two outs and a runner on, identical to his first trip to the plate. There's another weak one toward third. Bounces right up into Fisher's hands. He throws it high and wide, but Wilson's able to hold on for the out. Another 5-3 ground out for Hansen, and there's three away. Chargers get a runner on, get their first hit. Can't do anything with it at the end of three. We are still scoreless here at Youthtown. to Youthtown. I'm OLSH here on the OLSH Sports Network. We got a doozy going. Pitcher's duel. Isaiah Schultz and Luke McCoy doing battle here on the bump. Each team with one hit. And that's about it. The Rams will have 3, 4, 5 due up. That's Wilson, McCoy, and Lytle. Top of the fourth we go. Carter Wilson walked his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Just misses on the outside. Big breaking pitch. Isaiah shook his head. He knew that one spun out of his hands. 2-1. Top of the fourth. There's a fly ball to Zug. Couple steps back, couple steps in. He'll make the catch. One away. Brings up Luke McCoy, the pitcher. He struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Number 30, Luke McCoy.
Went out here in the fourth. Misses to McCoy, ball one. That's out of the zone, 2-0. Pop foul and out of play. Thank you, Matt. 2-1 now, with one out here in the fourth. There's one to right field. Is that going to be fair? It is. Zug can't hold on. It's going to be a double for pitcher Luke McCoy. It's a one-out double. We'll get a courtesy runner for the Rams. Casey Lewis will run for the pitcher.
Now batting for Southside, number 18, Josh Lytle.
So with one out, runner at second base. Lytle comes to the box against Schultz. He flew out to right field. Garrett Zug, his first time. That one bounces on the plate. Brazell can't find it on the wild pitch. Lewis gets into third base. Ball one to Lytle. Downstairs, 2-0. First run of the game is 90 feet away for the Rams. 3-0. Infield playing back or giving up the run. Get the out. Ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk. Now runners at the corners.
Number 6, Christian Mizik.
Christian Mizik comes up. He grounded out to Safner his first time, and Brandon Brazell goes through the signals. What they're going to do should Lytle take off from first. This is how they won the game yesterday. Upstairs, bunted through by Mizik, strike 1. First time the Rams have had 2 on here in 1 inning. Strike the breaking pitch on the back door. No balls, 2 strikes to Mizik. One out here in the 4th. Little nubber. Third base side. We'll do it again. Mizik reaching out for that one. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Strike 3 called. Second out of the inning. 5th strikeout for Schultz.
Number 5, Tristan Schumann.
Tristan Schumann comes up. He singled his first time to left field, put one right through the hole. Comes up with 2 outs, 2 on here. Runners at the corners for the Rams in the 4th. Breaking pitch. This one breaks around the plate, ball 1. That one missed, I don't know where, but it missed 2-0. Must have been a little bit low. It's a fly ball to center field. Hansen goes back, he comes in, he makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rams threaten, can't get anything across. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still scoreless here at Youthtown. We'll be right back after these messages here on the OLSH Sports Network. See, bottom of the 4th, we were going into no score. Chargers and the Rams locked in a good one here, a pitcher's duel. And the Chargers will come up with their 5, 6, 7 hitters. Mario Williams, he flew out the left field his first time. Luke McCoy goes into his 4th inning. There's a bunt. He gets it past the pitcher. It's going to be a hit for Williams. A perfectly executed bunt right, gets it past McCoy. The second baseman was headed to first base, right where he was. It's a leadoff single for the Chargers. Now brings up Garrett Zug. We're going to have a runner for Williams.
Number 14, Owen Minzer will run at first base.
Owen Minzer is going to run.
Garrett Zug.
Owen Minzer at first base is the runner, and Garrett Zug is at the plate. Garrett lined out to the shortstop. He got robbed, absolutely robbed by Schumann, the shortstop, his last time. And actually, Zug tipped his hat as he was going down the first baseline, because that was a ESPN highlight reel catch. Minzer at first base. Zug takes inside, ball one. Nice stop there by Corfield to keep that one from going back and advancing the runner. Minzer stays at first base. Leadoff hit by Williams, perfectly executed bunt. Chargers have one on and one out, or nobody out here, I should say. Zug squares the bunt. It's upstairs. They throw it down to first. Back easily is Minzer. 2 balls, no strikes. On deck, Nate Schmidt. He walked his first time. Another bunt by Zug down the first baseline. They throw it away! Down the first base side, it's going to be an error on McCoy. Here comes Minzer around to score. And they're going to make Minzer go back to third. Throwing error on McCoy gives Zug a sacrifice. He'll end up at second base on the throwing error. Minzer at third base. Second error on south side, and they've not been in this situation before. All their games have been blowouts. 12-2, 26-0, 19-1, 15-0, 10-0, 15-1, 15-0, 27-0, and OLSH has scored the most runs on them so far this year last game, but they still won 14-4. So the Chargers now getting something going. They got 2 on, second and third, with nobody out. Nate Schmidt just needs to get one here to the outfield. See how the Rams play this. This is virgin territory for the Rams. They got the infield. The corners are in. They're playing back. Double play depth in the middle of the infield. Nate Schmidt comes up. He walked his first time. 2 on, nobody out. There's a little looper on the infield. And Lytle will make the catch, a little humpback line out. 1 away. Gino Williams, he reached on an error on the second baseman Lytle his first time, right through the wickets it went. Gino needs to get one to the outfield grass here to at least get 1 run. Zug with his long legs can plot in for on a base hit. Upstairs, ball 1. Bottom of the 4th, Chargers putting on a threat here. Runners at second and third with 1 out. McCoy backs off, now toes the rubber. And the Charger bench doing the Cueto chant. That's great. Foul back to the screen, 1-1. You gotta love it. Williams at the plate. On deck is Quinn Santelli for the Chargers, trying to get something going here in the bottom of the fourth. No score. Playing him straight away and mid-range in the outfield. And now McCoy steps off again, and Williams, and there's a fly ball to right center field. This should get at least one in, and it's dropped in center field by Corfield. Here comes one run, and it's going to be a 1-0 lead for the Chargers, and the Chargers have runners still on second and third, and one run in. Quinn Santelli at the plate now. He'll bunt this one in the air, and it'll be caught. Pops that one up, and there's two away. Third baseman Fisher makes the play. Second out. James Safner comes up with 2 on and 2 out here for the Chargers. One run in. The Chargers take the lead here in the fourth, 1-0. Safner can add to that with a base hit here. Zug at third. And Williams out at second base for the Chargers. He'll play even at the bag at third base by Fisher. Safner 0 for 2, struck out and flied out. He takes strike one. Two outs, 2 on. One run in here in the fourth. There's one lined right at Wilson. He'll make the catch. End the inning. But the Chargers able to plate one on a couple of hits. As we go to the top of the fifth, it is Chargers 1, Rams 0. Schultz now with the lead, takes the hill here in the top of the fifth. One nothing Chargers take the lead. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Rams here as we go to the fifth. Fisher struck out his first time, will lead off. He's 0 for 1. Schultz delivers ball one. We are underway here in the fifth. Schultz doesn't take time. He just gets the ball and he's ready to throw. Swing and a miss by Fisher. Counts even. On deck is DJ Basso, the designated hitter. Breaking pitch. Never finds the plate. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 on Fisher. Strike 3 called. Fisher strikes out for the second time. And this time to lead off the inning. 1 away.
Number 11, DJ.
And that's the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Schultz here in the 5th. Strike 1 called. It's DJ Basso. He fouled out to Nate Schmidt in foul territory on the first base side. That one just misses. 1-1. Just misses. Brazil tried to frame that one, and the umpire would have none of it. 2-1 now. To Basso. There's a strike on the inside corner. Ed Basso turning away, and the count's even. Hansen shading him to right center field. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Basso goes down. It's the 7th strikeout for Schultz. 2 away now.
Number 26, Alex Arrigo.
Alex Arrigo popped up to the first baseman and struck out. He's 0 for 2. Upstairs, ball 1. Two outs here in the 5th, nobody on. Chargers with a 1-0 lead. Ball misses outside, 2-0. Top of the order here in Arrigo. Andrew Corfield waits on deck. Should Arrigo reach. That one was in the dirt, and Arrigo fouls it off on the first base side, strike 1. Way upstairs, ball 3. 3-1 now. With 2 outs, here's 3-1 from Isaiah. He'll sky this one to center field. That sends Hansen back. He says, I got it. He'll wrap the leather around and end the inning.
Fans, it's time for the 5th inning stretch.
At the end
We invite you to stand and sing along as we sing
of 4.5. We go to the bottom of the 5th. And we'll let you listen in. All right. Camera battery went out right at the right time. Everything's falling into place tonight. Chargers with a 1-0 lead over the Rams. Rams in first place in the section. Chargers in 3rd place currently. Well, the Chargers will send up 2, 3, 4. That'll be Brady, Brandon, and Hanson. The Brazell twins and Austin Hanson. Brazell singled and flied out. He's 1 for 2 as he steps into the batter's box. Bottom of the 5th. Chargers trying to tack on here against McCoy. Strike 1. Up and in, 1-1. What a performance by these two pitchers. 1-0 game. As I said, the Rams have not been in a game like this all year. That one misses away, 2-1. They got to be scratching their heads saying, what's going on? We're supposed to blow people away, and these Chargers aren't letting them do it. Not yet so far through 5 innings. They haven't been able to muster up anything but 2 hits and a walk. Upstairs, 3-1. 3-1 to the leadoff hitter, Brady Brazell. He's 1 for 2, as I said. Swing and a miss, and he's mad that he missed that one, and the count goes full. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss. Brazell goes down. Second strikeout for McCoy. And that brings up Brandon Brazell. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Ball 1. As I said, Brandon walked his first time, flew out to center field back in the 3rd. Takes 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. There's one down to third base on just wide of the bag. Count holds 1-2. One and two with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second out of the inning, 3rd strikeout. He had 1 strikeout. The first batter of the game, James Safner, struck out. Then nobody struck out until the last batter. He's got 3 now, and that brings up Austin Hanson. He's 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. Look out, Mr. Fisher at third base. He takes strike 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Chargers cling to a 1-0 lead, trying to tack on. You got nobody on with 2 outs here in the 5th, though. Ball 2. Excuse me, ball 1, 1-1. That one bounces on the plate. 2-1. Balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nobody on here in the 5th. 1-0 Chargers. Hanson As I said, 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. Fouls that one back off the screen. 2 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. To Hansen. Here's the 2-2 from McCoy. He steps off. Send one down the right side in foul territory. That'll be out of play, and we'll do it all over again. Count holds at 2. Not sure who's up next for the Chargers, the baseball team. They were supposed to play Swickley Academy on Friday, but that game has been canceled. Not sure if there's been another one scheduled or not. So that's up in limbo. Here's the 2-2. In week when Wilson makes the catch, can they get there in time? What a play. They are going to get him at first base. Hansen sliding in head first, trying to get there. What a play by Wilson, combining with McCoy going over there to cover. The play goes 3-1. 1-2-3 go the Chargers on the play. And we go to the top of the 6th. Chargers 1, Rams nothing. Schultz goes back out for the 6th inning. As I said, what a game both these pitchers have been pitching. He will face the 2, 3, 4 hitters, Corfield, Wilson, and McCoy. Goes out there with a 1-0 lead. Andrew Corfield will lead it off. He's 0 for 2. He struck out and lined out to Schultz his last time. Top of the 6th we go. Strike called. Schultz not letting up. Bringing it and making them hit. Misses outside, 1-1. 2 hits so far for the Rams, 3 for the Chargers. Chargers with the lone run of the game thus far. Strike on the inside corner, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Weak ground ball toward Brazil at third. Gets it across the diamond it goes. The play goes 5-3, 1 away. One away. Brings up Carter Wilson. Wilson, the first baseman, walked and flied out. Big breaking pitch got away from Isaiah. Ball 1. Misses away, 2-0. You say Wilson walked in the first inning, so tall, lanky first baseman. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Hope you're enjoying this one as much as we are. This is a great game here, folks. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2 now. Isaiah's come all the way back behind 2-0. Come back to even it up now with 1 out on Wilson. Here's the pitch. Leans him back, full count. With 1 out, here's the payoff. Fouled it back to the screen. We'll do it again. Schultz 3-2. Inside, ball 4. One out walk. Second time Wilson has walked. And Lewis is going to run for him. Casey Lewis will run for him.
Now batting for Southside, number 30,
Luke McCoy struck out and doubled. He's 1 for 2. There's some major doings going on here. This is a pinch runner for the Rams for McCoy. There's no courtesy runner for the first base, or for Wilson, rather, the first baseman. There's no courtesy runner for the first baseman, so Wilson is officially into the game. He was a courtesy runner one other time for McCoy. Strike on the outside corner. On deck, Josh Lytle. It's a fly ball to left. That one's back. It's deep, and it is off the fence. Santelli gets it in to the infield, and it's a 1-out double for McCoy with runners, puts runners on second and third with 1 out.
number 18, Josh Lytle.
And this will induce a visit to the mound by Coach McCarron. I want to remind you that the OLSH's annual auction will be held on Saturday, April 29th at the Doubletree Pittsburgh Airport Hotel in Moon Township. For more information, visit olsh.org/auction and come and join us as we continue to celebrate 90 years of OLSH. Also, our next broadcast will be Friday, day after tomorrow. It's senior recognition for the softball team right here at Youth Town. Come on out and celebrate the seniors as the softball team takes on Bentworth Friday at 5:15. Well, the Chargers currently have a 1-0 lead here in the 6th. However, the Rams have runners at second and third and 1 out. Schultz needs a couple big outs here. A pop-up or a strikeout. Lytle comes to the plate. He walked and flied out to right his 2 trips. He's 0 for 1. Ball upstairs. Whoa, ball called. 2-0. Good pitch by Isaiah. Didn't get the call. Here's the 2-0 with 2 on and 1 out. Ball 3. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded.
Number 6.
Second walk for Lytle. Christian Mizik comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He grounded out and struck out. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Isaiah needs a strikeout or a comeback or right to him. They can go catcher first base for the double play. That one's off the end of the bat, strike 2. In the 6th inning, 1-0 Chargers, at the moment. Swing and a miss, strike 3, down goes Mizik. It's the 8th strikeout for Isaiah, the 2nd out of the inning, and that brings up Tristan Schumann. Schumann singled and flied out. His 2 trips, he's 1 for 2. Popped up, right side. Is it in fair territory or foul? It's in foul territory, caught by Zug, and that ends the inning. Foul out by Zug. And the Chargers hold on to their 1-0 lead over the Rams. Unbelievable. So, Chargers come up here in the bottom of the 6th with a 1-0 lead, and boy, that's got to put a shot in the arm if you're a Charger fan. The Rams have the bases loaded, can't get a run in. Great pitching and defense by the Chargers. And keep the Rams off the board. We got a new pitcher for the Rams. It's going to be Wilson's going to go over from first base, and McCoy will go from the rubber over to first base. So first baseman and pitchers swap places.
Number 4, Carter Wilson.
Carter Wilson, the sophomore, big lanky sophomore. Looks like he can bring it. McCoy was the senior. He goes over to first base. So he will face the 5, 6, 7 hitters. Mario Williams, Garrett Zug, and Nate Schmidt due up for the Chargers here in the bottom of the 6th. Mario Williams is a designated hitter. He's 1 for 2. He singled and scored the only Charger run. First time up in the 2nd inning, he flied out the left field. So, and Williams bunted a perfect bunt, drag bunt back in the 4th inning. He takes strike 1 from Wilson. Swing and a miss. quickly in the hole, 0-2. Williams steps out. Here's the 2-strike pitch from Wilson. Downstairs, 1-2. There's a weak ground ball over to third left side, scooped up there by Fisher across the diamond. They get him by a half a step. 5-3 goes the call. Fisher over to McCoy, 1 away. And there's 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Brings up Garrett Zug. Garrett lined out to the shortstop on a fantastic play and had a sacrifice and reached on an error by the pitcher, McCoy, at the time. He takes strike 1 on a breaking pitch low and at the knees. Ball, he hit check swing. They want to appeal, and they're not going to let him appeal. 1-1. Wilson takes his wind on a 1-1 pitch here against Garrett Zug. Downstairs, 2-1. Playing in, even with the bag on the corners. Here's the pitch. Strike on the corner, we're even at 2. On deck, Nate Schmidt. There's a shot right at the second man, and then it's over the head into right field. It's a base hit for Zug. Bad hop right over the head of Lytle, and Zug gets a 1-out single. Nate Schmidt steps into the batter's box, 0 for 1, lined out and walked. Zug on base for the second time. Wilson steps off, Zug hustles back to first, no throw. 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here, pin drop here. Wilson forever. Now he comes to the plate, takes strike 1, does Schmidt. On deck, Gino Williams. Zug takes off. Pitches up high, ball, high throw, sliding in safely. Zug with the stolen base. Ball 1. And timeout called. Corfield goes out and talks to Wilson again with the runner at second base. Talk about the signs, most likely. Having fun with the music between pitches here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second now. Inside, 2-1. Runner in scoring position. A hit by Schmidt gives the Chargers a little bit of an insurance run. 2-1, 1 out, 1 on. 6th inning. There's a shot. It's a base hit into right field. It's in the gap. It's going to split them. It's going to score one. Schmidt on his way to second base, and he's in there with a double and an RBI, and the Chargers have tacked on. It's 2-0 Chargers. Are we going to get a runner for Schmidt, I believe? We are. It's going to be Anthony Hansen is going to run for Schmidt. Schmidt gets greeted by his teammates as he comes into the dugout. 2-0 Chargers here. And Gino Williams comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2, reached on an error and doubled his last time down the right field line. He's on base twice. 1 out here, one run in, and runner at second base. There's a shot to left center field. Nobody's going to catch this one. It's going to bounce to the fence, 1 hop to the fence, and it's 3-0 Chargers as Williams doubles to left center field. Unbelievable. Chargers bring out the bats tonight. They couldn't do it last night, but they bring them out tonight. They scored 3 here so far, and back-to-back doubles by the Chargers. 3 hits in a row. A single, double, and the Chargers have built their lead to 3-0. Brings up Quinn Santelli with 1 out and 1 on. 2 runs in here in the 6th inning. Ball outside. That one bounces up there, 2-0. Nice job there by Corfield to keep that one in front of him. And Coach Stadler has seen enough. He needs to talk to his pitcher. Brings the whole infield in, and while he does that, Mr. Williams goes and visits with Coach Zyrel. And while they're doing that, I want to remind you that there's no better way to see yourself as an OLSH student than to become an OLSH Charger for a day. All 8th grade students and transfer students for grades 10 and 11 are invited to join us as a shadow for the day and experience firsthand what it's like to be a student. Students will be assigned to Charger Ally, which is our host for today, will attend classes and meet teachers and students and eat lunch on us. You can pre-register for your experience at www.olsh.org/visit. And here we go. 2 runs in here in the 6th, 1 out, 1 runner on. At second base, it's a 2-0 count to Santelli. Wilson at the stretch. Takes a strike. Quinn taking all the way on that one, never moved his bat. 2 balls and a strike. Wilson at the stretch. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on, 2 in. Chargers trying to upset the #1 team in 2A, the Southside Rams. Trying to tack on some more. They got 2 this inning. They want more. Here's the 2-2. That one misses outside, and the count goes full. Making Wilson work here, Chargers. Pull the bats out. They couldn't get it done last night. So far, so good. Wilson steps off. Putting the charge in the ball tonight. Even the outs have been pretty loud. Here's the payoff from Wilson. There's a fly ball to shallow right field. This could be trouble. The catch is made out there by Arago, and there's 2 away. Turns the lineup card over. James Safner comes up. He's 0 for 3. A fly out, line out, and a strikeout. He comes up with 2 outs. Runner at second base, 2 runs in here in the inning. Ball outside, breaking pitch, never in the zone. Upstairs and wide of the dish. Chargers scored 1 in the 4th, 2 so far here in the 6th. 3-0. Wilson again steps off. Safner still not in the box. Now he's in. There's a strike, 1-1. Dancing around out there at second. In the dirt, 2-1. Damage done today by the lower half of the lineup, so this is good news for the Chargers. There's a shot to the third baseman. Fisher can't come up with it. Safner not going to get Safner. They're not going to get anybody. Everybody's safe. It's a base hit for Safner, and they tried to get Williams at third base. It doesn't happen.
Third baseman, Brady Brazil.
That brings up Brady Brazil. Runners at the corner. There goes Safner. They just throw it back to second base. They concede the base. Stolen base for James. And it's ball 1. Upstairs, ball 2. 2 outs, 2 on. 2 in so far for the Chargers. Trying to get another one. Brady Brazil. He's 1 for 3. Singled and struck out and flied out. Strike on the corner. 2-1 rather. Safner at second base. Williams at third base. Upstairs, 3-1 now to Brady Brazil. Brother Brandon waits in the wings should he get a chance. Hit here would be huge. There's a shot up the middle. It's a base hit for Brazil. It's going to drive 2 more in. It's going to be 5-0 Chargers. The line throw is way up the line. They try to get him at second base. They throw it into center field. And the Chargers have a 5-0 lead on the 2 RBI single by Brady Brazil. Peter Sweeney's going to run for Brazil. Brother Brandon comes out and gives him a handshake for his hit. Gives the Chargers a 5-0 lead here in the 6th inning. Wilson's given up four this inning. Chargers scored 1 in the 4th off of McCoy. Brandon Brazil comes up. He's walked, flied out, and struck out so far. He comes up with 2 outs, 4 in this inning, and a runner, Sweeney, out at second base. Timeout is called. Wilson and Brazil both step out. Now we're ready to go. Wilson inside, pushes Brazil back, ball 1. What an exciting game. It was a pitcher's duel until the 6th inning here, and the Chargers blew it open. 5-0 now. Takes strike. The Chargers now 3 outs away from securing a victory and giving the Rams their first loss of the season. As I said, they've won blowout games. They've not played a full 7-inning game all year. Again, Brazil steps out. Chargers, of course, with a 6-6 record, playing 2 national-ranked teams. Losing to them, but giving them a game. Here's the 1-1. Breaking pitch misses, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Sweeney out at second base running for Brazil as Brazil is at the plate. Brandon Brazil at the plate after Brady single. There's a shot toward the shortstop, and it bounces off of the shortstop. Schumann can't come up with it. It's another error. The Chargers have another run, or another base runner, I should say. Runners on the corners for the Chargers. And right now, the Rams are falling apart at the seams. Wetling will run at first base.
For the Chargers, center fielder, Austin Hanson.
Wetling out at first base. Sweeney, a couple pinch runner and courtesy runner out here for the Chargers on the corners with 2 outs. Hanson at the plate. There goes the runner. They'll just let him go. Runners now at second and third, and ball 1. Here's the pitch. Off to the right side, strike. Here's the 1-1 to Hanson. Upstairs, 2-1. Austin, the 9th batter for the Chargers here in the 6th. Chargers have batted around. 2 outs, 4 runs in here in the 6th. 2 on for the Chargers. There's a pop foul. Counts even. Corfield wants to go out and talk to his sophomore pitcher. But the senior catcher for the Rams. Hanson now awaits the 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch from Wilson. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. However, the Chargers have plated 4. We go to the top of the 7th. The Rams have 3 outs to go. If the Chargers can hold on here, they will hand the Rams their first loss of the season. The loss would go at this point to McCoy. Schultz out here to try to pitch the complete game. He's pitched a dilly so far. A 3-hit shutout. Chargers have 8 hits, no errors. And the Rams have 3 hits and 3 errors. And the big number are the number of runs. The Chargers plating 5 here today. Well, thank everybody for watching. You got a good one going on. Too bad you couldn't be here. There's a nice crowd here by both these teams. You see some Seton South players down the third base line trying to catch some action here. Seton LaSalle is an opponent that will be coming up here on the docket. Section opponent. Here comes R.J. Fisher. Takes strike 1 from Schultz. Picked up right where he left off. R.J. 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Strike 2. R.J. has a K facing both ways. First time he struck out swinging, second time looking. He's behind no balls, 2 strikes here in the 7th. He'll pop this one foul and we'll stay at 2 strikes. DJ Basso on deck, the designated hitter for the Rams. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Rams. There's a pop foul again. Same place, same result. Swing and a miss, strike 3, the trifecta. As Fisher has struck out 3 times. And that's the first out of this 7th inning. That'll bring DJ Basso out. And I think Schultz is done. I think he's pretty sure. Yep, Schultz is coming out. I think he's, I don't know, pitch count or whatever, but what a whale of a game Isaiah has pitched. I think Sean Hudak is going to come out and try to finish this one off. Schultz is done. Oh, it would be Brady. Hudak's going to go to third base. So we got the Brazil battery right now to finish this one off, trying to get the last 2 outs. Hudak over at third base. Hey, I'll remind you one more time. Did you miss out on getting those Taylor Swift tickets? Enter our spring raffle for your chance to win 4 tickets to the Eras Tour and car service for that show on Saturday, June 17th. Raffle tickets are $10 each, and for more information and to purchase raffle tickets, contact Sarah Stuckeman at Stuckeman, that's SSTUCKEMAN at OLSH.org. 5-0 Chargers. We are in the top of the 7th. 2 outs away from an upset here against the Southside Rams. Well, on paper, it's an upset. If you talk to the Charger players, it's not an upset. They expected to win. They were really upset about the game that they played last night, both offensively and defensively. And boy, they played a great game here today, and the Rams are showing it, seeing the results of that effort by the Chargers tonight. Brady Brazel moves from third base. Hudak goes over to third. Schultz out of the game, but he's pitched one heck of a game for the Chargers. He's in line for the win. Cannot lose. Unfortunately, Brady can't get a save here. It's not a save situation. 2 outs to get. He will face the number 9 hitter, DJ Basso, the designated hitter, who is 0 for 2, fouled out to Schmidt at first and struck out. Swing and a miss on a ball that's on the inside corner, strike 1. Tied him up. He couldn't get a good swing off on it. Strike 2 called. Basso shrugs his shoulders. You can see the frustration in this Rams team now. They've not been in this situation before. Way outside ball. Ball 2. 2-2 now. Basso worked it back even. Here's the 2-2 with 1 out. Upstairs, 3-2. Count goes full. Ball 4. It's a 1-out walk.
Number 26.
That will bring up the top of the lineup. Alex Arago, 0 for 3. Fly out, pop up, and a strikeout. There's a ground ball. Safner, second base, goes to try to get the double play. It's not going to happen. They'll get the force play. Play goes 4-6 for the second out. Arago reaches on the fielder's choice. And there's 2 away. Andrew Corfield, the center fielder, comes up. He's comes up with 2 outs here in the 7th. Down to their last out. Ball 1. Ball 2. That one gets past Brazel. And Arago trots down to second base. Three and 0. That's what I thought. The scoreboard was 2-0. There's a strike. Three and 1. 2 outs. Here's a pitch. Strike 2 called. And now the Rams are down to their final strike. 5-0 Chargers here in the 7th. 2 outs. Here's the payoff. Bounces it up there. They're on life support, but they're still alive.
Number 4, Carter Wilson.
Carter Wilson steps up. He walked, flied out, and then walked again. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Gave up 4 runs in the 6th. Takes ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. 5-0 lead for the Chargers. Boy, they'd like to finish this with a goose egg up there for the Rams. There's a strike. They throw it back to second base. Just gets back. Huge secondary lead out there for Arago. And Safner almost got him. One ball, 1 strike. Good snap throw down there by Brazil. Almost got him. It's a huge lead by Arago. There's a shot into center field. Hanson gets it down, and the Rams lose for the first time this year, and the Chargers were here to see it and get it done. Chargers win 5-0 over the Rams. Upset. And that's how it gets done. The Chargers 5. And the Rams nothing here. A 3-hit shutout combined between Brady Brazil and Isaiah Schultz, who pitched a magnificent game here. Gave up the 3 hits, but the Chargers able to bounce back from last night's 14-4 loss to this same Rams team. A different Charger team shows up tonight, and the Rams were expecting a walkover, apparently. Either that or Schultz was that good. I think Schultz was that good. He just shut them down. I mean, Rams take their first loss. They will go to 7-1 in section, 9-1 overall. The Chargers go to 6-2 in the section and 7-6 overall. And, wow, that really sets them up. So the next section game looks like is going to be against Aliquippa. And not like I said, I'm not sure who they play on Friday, but somebody is out there. I'm not sure if they play Friday. They may or may not. So don't know. But let me step aside, catch my breath, and we'll be back as the Chargers win this one 5-0 over the Southside Rams. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Youthtown, Charger Baseball. It's a happy day in Clinton, Pennsylvania right now. If you're wearing purple and gold, the Chargers victorious over the previously undefeated Southside Rams. Southside come in here with an overall record of 9-0, 7-0 in the section. Chargers did away with that. They got rid of that goose egg on the loss column as the Chargers were victorious. And the rebound after last night's game, so they split the series with Southside. They win tonight 5-0. The Southside Rams had no runs, 3 hits, 3 errors. The Chargers finish with 5 runs, 8 hits, and 0 errors. And through 4.5 innings, 5 innings really, this is a pitcher's duel. It was 1-0. The Chargers, they scratched one across in the 4th inning against Luke McCoy, and then went down 1-2-3 in the 5th inning. The 5th inning. But then in the 6th inning, they sent 9 to the plate and scored 4 runs on 5 hits, and left no mistake about it. None of those hits were cheapies. They were shots, a couple doubles. They had 2 doubles and 3 singles, but every one of them was a shot, and Chargers getting it done. It was amazing. Last night they couldn't get the hit at the key moment and committed some errors, and this time it was the Rams had that scenario on their side of the ledger sheet. They had some opportunities, couldn't get the big hit. Isaiah Schultz shut them down when he needed to and preserved that goose egg on their scoreboard. So credits to Isaiah Schultz, picks up a big victory here, and nice job by Brady Brazel to come in and clean it up after his pitch count got up there, and he comes out in the 7th inning. Tried to get the complete game, but just couldn't get her done. Brady comes in. He walked a couple, but his defense behind him cleaned it up for him. Chargers come away with a 5-0 victory, and they'll be back in action again. I'm not sure, maybe Friday, I'm not sure, but definitely next week on Monday and Tuesday. They're at Aliquippa on Monday, and then Tuesday they are here at Youthtown. We'll be bringing you that game. Our next broadcast, however, will be Friday, day after tomorrow. It's senior recognition night for the softball team. The girls will be in action against Bentworth. And we'll bring you that action. First pitch is scheduled for 5:15, so be sure to try to come out and support the girls. They're having one heck of a season as well, and we want to congratulate and recognize the seniors on the team. So, and you see Matt Fargo waving, but that'll be our next broadcast. I want to thank everybody involved here. Christian, I hope you guys did well. He couldn't be here. His team up in Butler were playing a doubleheader today. That's why he's not here. And I want to thank Matt Fargo for doing all he does. I want to thank Coach Phil McCarron for helping us out and getting us some players to do the camera work for us and getting us the lineups in time so we can get them put in ahead of time. He does a great job. And I want to thank everybody involved. So I'm OLSH saying thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you Friday night as the girls take on Bentworth in section action, and it's also senior night. So if you can't come out here at 5 o'clock on Friday, we'll be here for you. Hopefully Christian, Matt Fargo, and myself will all be here for the game. But the Chargers come away with a huge victory tonight, 5-0 over the Southside Ram, and they keep themselves in position for a good playoff spot should the season continue in this manner. Great game by Isaiah Schultz and the rest of the team offensively. I'm OLSH saying thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you next time right here on the OLSH Sports Network. Chargers 5, Rams of Southside 0. Good night, everybody.